So we're running short on time, and I have a handout which tells you everything that I was going to cover. So I'm going to just sort of introduce the handout to you and leave it with you to go over, because I think the questions are more important than my presentation could be at this point. We really want to hear what you have to ask us. So my portion of our presentation was a more pragmatic look at what comprises a semester of accelerated learning. And so I've broken it into three components. The first is early in the semester, what the students need those first 2 weeks of the semester. Those first 2 weeks for me are really about relationship and trust building, answering the question, what is this class about? What will we be doing here? How will I be graded? Why am I here? And then really convincing them that their being in the accelerated learning classroom is going to be beneficial. They're going to save money. They're going to save time on our campus. They're going to save a semester of their time and 3 credits of money by taking this class. And my job is to see that they succeed, is to help them succeed, right? And by the end of those first 2 weeks, we've established a close enough relationship and rapport that they believe me in that. And then we can go forward with learning the skills, with working on those skills that they need to succeed. So on the back side is the 16 types of learning styles based on Myers-Briggs, the Myers-Briggs learning style inventory. And we take an online test or an online survey that's about 50 questions long when we're in the computer lab. That's the last bullet in the first section. It's from California State in Los Angeles, called the Paragon Learning Style Inventory. It's excellent. And that's one of the very first activities that really builds our accelerated learning classroom. We each identify our learning style. We talk about it after we've taken the inventory, myself included. I take it also. And we talk about its accuracy, and we give examples of why, yes, I am an ISFP, why ISFP really is accurate for me. And this test, I've done multiple different learning styles tests in my time, and this one is the most accurate for me at least. The second component of the handout explains the nuts and bolts of what really happens during the semesters. Our students in Composition 1 write 4 papers. In my classroom, there are 4 analytical papers, and each different essay, I give them a new skill set that I want them to be working on, that we've introduced in the classroom, and by the next paper, they need to have mastered that skill set. So in the ALP classroom, in the accelerated learning classroom, we're working really hard on that skill set. So they're really acing it. They're really acing it. By the time their paper comes in, they've had 2 weeks of practice on that one skill set, whether it's summary writing or using an academic voice or integrating quotes seamlessly, third-person point of view, and then at the end adding their flair, their signature flair to an essay. So the skill set they're really working on in the accelerated learning classroom. And then towards the end of the semester, they've got this great network of classmates, and they have a great relationship with me because we meet 4 times a week, and they're feeling good. And they're ready to get into 102, the next English class, but it's not going to be with me, and it's not going to be with their classmates. And so what they need at that end, those last few weeks, is a building up, a reiteration of their confidence level. And yeah, you did do this. You did do this. I was your guide in this. But yeah, you did have the skills. And you did do this on your own, and you're ready for 102. And so I prepare them. I actually introduce some of the lessons that they'll be doing in that next classroom. And I say, when your teacher's going over this with you next semester, you're going to be ahead of the game. Look, you've already got this skill. So we work on some of the skills in 102 at the last 2 weeks. In the final class, they write a letter to themselves, either through snail mail or through, and then I send it halfway through the next semester, or through futureme.org, which they can pick the date and it'll email them a personal letter to themselves. And so that's a great way to keep that relationship going. I may or may not see them the next semester on campus, and so this is a reminder, hey, you did a great job, and don't forget that. So at this time we're going to, and my contact information is at the bottom there. Please email me with any questions. But I also want to just give a shout out to our colleague Effie, who is so brave and takes such initiative on our campus and really took this program, ran it as a pilot, convinced us all that it was something that she should do, and then built it up from one class, and such energy and such initiative and such a role model for all of us on this campus. So we're just really proud to have her as a colleague.
Are your English Comm 101 and 102 courses in the same department? This is on. As your writing courses? And also, is reading and writing split at your school?
No, reading and writing are together. So we have reading and writing 1 and reading and writing 2. They're together. So those are our 2 developmental English courses, and they are in the same department as English. So we have 1 English department. It's developmental English, it's composition 1, composition 2, and then literature. So they are all together in one department. The microphone is for recording purposes.
Are the 101 students who are in with the ALP students, have they all tested into 101, or have some of them moved through the developmental system?
Our students have to be first time English 080. First time, never taken a class prior, no class.
Accelerated learning.
Accelerated learning.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the 101 students.
They could come up through the system.
Yes, some
The
of them
regular
have.
ones, yeah.
So
But
right
the
now
ALPS
in my
ones-
101, because they're taking it in the spring, I know that some of them, a lot, probably all of them had 080 in the fall. But we don't talk about that.
Any other questions?
Any questions of Jose and Aquia? Or would you like to say anything, Jose and Aquia?
I just wanted to say that I can totally and completely attest to the psychological benefits of the ALPS program. Completely, it changed the way I learn. I can read faster than I thought I could, and I get good grades in history and math and sociology. And I didn't think I was ever cut out for college in general. It made all the difference. So it's a really good program. I would like to say that. Thank you very much.
I would also like to say that I agree with Akia that this class has really gave me the confidence to succeed abundantly in school. Like last semester, my first semester, I was just afraid to write a 8-page paper. My last semester, I wrote a 25-page paper, and successfully, and I did it really well. And if it wasn't for this class and the help I received, I wouldn't have had the confidence and the trust in myself to know that I can be a good writer, and to eliminate the word things from my essays as well. So yeah.
Good job. Any other questions? Thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Thank you.